So today we have our first announcement from IMV Gaming in quite a while, and I'll talk about why I think it's been so long a little bit later in the video, but first, let's jump straight into the news. They've come to an agreement with FlemLo, which is a parent company to Matrix Athletic Club. Essentially, FlemLo has come in and purchased a piece of the company. They purchased 10%, so a small amount of IMV for $5 million. That's 10% of the company for $5 million. That $5 million will go toward development. Now, about a year ago, I made a video about an investment group who tentatively agreed to invest a projected $10 million. This was announced when the money was pledged, but as we now know, it can take some time for it to all go through. For instance, the Marvel deal to get all their characters back from Fox was announced over a year ago and was only recently finalized. However, this is something that I did not fully understand back when I made that video, so I cringe when I go back and watch it because I really did not deliver that information properly. And I wanted to own that in this video because, you know, I fucked it up. My bad. So the dreads have grown, the channel has grown, and my understanding, thankfully, has also grown around this situation. So the investment company has now, 1 year later, finalized $5 million, or half of the projected $10 million. So based on what I'm told, the $5 million is a done deal, and FlemLo owns 10% of IMV Gaming. Hopefully the rest of the projected $10 million is soon to come, but more on that whenever we get more information. With that said, the $5 million is not enough to fully develop a AAA quality game. And I think in total, IMV is shooting for about 20 to 30 mil. They've been waiting on the first big domino to fall, and it seems that finally that's happened. Obviously, they're hoping that this creates that domino effect and that the other funds and things that they have on the table finally start to come through. Like I mentioned earlier, I think as IMV has grown, they've learned, and I know it can be hella frustrating that we're not getting information every day like we used to get in the very beginning, but they've learned to stay quiet until these deals are actually done, because as we see with this one, it can take forever for it to go through, and sometimes the deals don't go through. They might fall through at the last second. I've spoken to Alex several times where he's been excited about something, really thought something big was about to come through based on information that he'd gotten, and then it falls through at the last second. So the company's gotten smart enough and disciplined enough to just hold the information until it's time to actually announce it. In the press release, the CEO of FlemLo talks about how the acquisition with IMV was carefully vetted and chosen due to the company's robust potential and plans for a public offering. Basically saying that they would have never done this deal if these dudes didn't have all their ducks in a row. FlemLo CEO went on to say, "I feel strongly that now is the time for prominent athletes and celebrities that have spoken out to bring back a college football entertainment product to finally step up and support bringing back greatness. We are proud to be one of the first to do so and confidently believe in IMV's ability to produce a AAA quality product." That's an important statement. The CEO of the company who have invested the $5 million, they're fully committing to helping IMV produce a AAA quality product. Now that's zero shade at any of the indie games that are coming up, like say for instance Maximum Gaming. I'm gonna cop that game when it come out and play the hell out of it. I didn't play 18, but I'm excited to play 19. With that said, a AAA quality game is a longer road, it's a more expensive road. And I only mention that because it's important to know the difference. Now I'll be the first to admit, when IMV started this process, I think they and myself and everybody involved was a little bit naive as to what it would actually take to make this happen, and a lot of the plans were best case scenario, not anticipating all the delays and everything that could potentially go wrong. With that said, I love how IMV has adjusted over time. They've not given up. They had to completely change their game plan, and now finally we are starting to be able to see some of the progress. With that said, even the earliest projections of the game was for it to come out in the year 2020, so we've still got a little bit of time before we're past the original projected date. But in order for that to even remotely be a possibility, things are gonna have to speed up tremendously here. With that being said, IMV is kind of anticipating things to speed up, and hopefully it does, and they plan to be dropping information a lot more frequently in these upcoming months. Hopefully I hit all the major stuff here. If there's anything I missed, hit me up in the comment section. I'll be happy to make a follow-up video to answer any questions to the best of my ability. I'll speak with them to get as much information as possible. Make sure you're subscribed here. Make sure you got your notifications on. That way you won't miss any of the follow-up videos and the upcoming videos with new news. Other than that, that's all I got for y'all today. Good luck to your team in the draft. I'm gonna holler at you next time. FlemLo Raps. Wow. Yeah,
go